about what's haunting you, or should we wait for a third act flashback?
Go fuck yourself.
What was more educational in this project? The action scenes or the new lovely swear words?
Such a good question. I found all of it educational. I feel like I was such a sponge on set. I was just like a kid taking everything in. It's like sensory overload. Yeah, the action sequences, I think, for me, there are some phenomenal ones, like really iconic ones in this film that I think people are going to die for.
This is what I'm talking about. Big slow-motion action sequence. Who knows if you live or die?
There's a scene where you're using Wolverine like a marionette, which looks really, really cool. Was that fun to shoot, or did it just take forever because you guys need to be in sync all the time?
I think Sean, our director, is so good. I was so amazed to see how well he handled the running of that set, because there are so many things going on and the action sequences demand so much. And you run into complications and problems and unexpected things as you always do, but Sean just approached everything with such positivity and energy and set a complete tone that the rest of us just followed and fell in step with. So no, anything like that was just a joy to do, and it never felt overwhelming.
In the second Deadpool movie, the anti-hero travels to a different movie and kills a version of himself. If you could choose any movie to travel to, where would you go and what would you change?
Oh my God, surely Old Yeller, or Lassie or something, or Bambi. It would be like an animal one. Did
you listen to any particular music to get yourself into evil mode?
Classical music, a bit, but then I'm quite bad at doing that because my call times were so early because of makeup and all the prosthetic stuff I had to do. So I just ended up sleeping or listening to whatever was on the radio. Yeah.
Because the multiverse is a big part of this film, what's the perfect universe for your Cassandra? What would that look like?
Ooh, well, in this universe, you see her very much, you're introduced to her within her realm, which she seems to run very well and be very happy in. But you do also, and I won't give too much away, but you do get a sense that maybe she'd be happier. Maybe one of the things haunting her is that she doesn't really feel like she has a proper home. So anywhere that could resemble that. But I think that would take a lot of therapy for her. Boys are so silly.
Did you look at other villains from other movies to base your Cassandra on?
Yeah, Ryan's big reference for it was Christoph Waltz's character from Inglourious Basterds.
Hans Landa.
Yeah, Hans Landa. And I think that was a brilliant reference. There's something so quiet and still about his evilness, and it's so insidious. Because of the uniform and everything he believes, he doesn't have to overperform it. And yeah, that was really, really brilliant as a reference. I also really found a lot to take away from Gene Wilder's Willy Wonka, who's not maybe necessarily a villain. I'm rocking the boat here, but I actually do think he probably is one. I think there's something really sinister to what he does.
The great thing about Deadpool, the character, is because he's wearing a mask, Ryan can still do a lot of ADR, add jokes and everything. Was there also something you would have loved to do, add some jokes afterwards?
No, it came as somewhat of a relief to know that my character wasn't meant to be funny. I think she might be accidentally funny because she's quite odd, but I remember thinking beforehand, oh my God, this is so much pressure. Ryan's hilarious. He's like a joke machine, and he was really funny in this film, and Matthew McFadden is obviously so funny. So I was panicking, thinking, oh God, I've got to be funny and I've got to do comedy, and I hadn't done that before. But actually, someone pointed out to me, no, your character has to be the straight one. You can't be the funny one because it wouldn't work, and that was a big relief.
So the interview pressure is over now. We're done. Thank you so much. It was very lovely talking to you.
You too.
Yeah, I think I was the last one, right?
Well, good.
You did it.
You did it.
I was just here for 5 minutes.
That was great.
Let's fucking go.
Let's fucking go.